Come on, net now. Yeah, definitely on chance. Good pen to be fair.
I promise you all, that pen got me kicked out of the under-21 match tonight. A bunch of lads came up to me at half-time and they were screaming, "Oh, Adam, can you come over here, take a penalty against us, get it on video, can we get it on the channel?" Just screaming all sorts of us, and obviously because of the fact how many there were. I don't really mind it, it's just a penalty, I'd go over there, I'd take a pen. Bear in mind the pitch is an absolute mile away from the under-21s, and we'll talk about them in a bit because, of course, Kieran Trippier and Targett started and played 45 minutes tonight, which I did get to see, by the way, and we'll talk about those too. I take this pen, two security guards, I swear down, walk the entire mile over to this pitch. Did you just record that, Adam? Well, yes, I did. I was asked to. You're going to have to leave. Like, I didn't give us a heads up. You're going to have to leave. You're not allowed. Straight away, they just booted us out. And we're not going to talk about much in this video because that's not the reason why I'm here. But I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. A bunch of lads come up to me. The security could easily tell all those lads to stop. Easily tell all those lads, "Oh, leave them alone. Go do something else." Instead, they kick me out, I guess, try and make an example out of those lads. I don't know what it is, but I just hate going to these youth team matches because the security just always targets me for absolutely no bloody reason. I only took still images tonight. I promise you, I took images only of the match. I just wanted to come out and do this exact video now where I talk about how the two main team players got on tonight. Talk a bit more about the background of Newcastle because there's been a couple of interesting articles in Craig Hope today that I wanted to discuss. I've been kicked out because I took a bloody pen. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm a bit rattled, obviously, but I just want to update you just in case you have seen a video of me getting escorted out on social media. But full time tonight was 1-1 in the derby. I didn't see Sunderland's goal. I only seen about 60 minutes of the game. And from what I've seen, obviously, the important part was Trippier and Targett, which they played in the first half. Both of them looked solid. Trippier, I think 100% guarantees that he's going to stay at the football club now. He would not have played with the youth team tonight if it meant that they were going to sell him next week. I know some people on social media look at the likes of Ryan Fraser, go, actually, Ryan Fraser's been kicked down the under-21s. He's played a couple of times. Is Eddie Howe doing the same to Trippier? Has Trippier been booted out of the squad? That's not the case at all. It is simply put in his match fitness. He's got to play against Forest, in my personal opinion, next week. He'll start against Forest. That's when I think he's going to come back. Him and Tonali, I think, will start next week. As for Targett, it's the first time he's played at all since he picked up that injury in Manchester United last season, which was such a horrible injury as well, mate. So just to see him in any capacity there was great. Both of them look good as expected. It should be looking good against the under-21 team, especially 34-year-old Kieran Trippier, may I add. Won La Liga with Atletico Madrid. He's been at two major international finals with the national team. And to see him playing at Blue Flames, where I played when I was a kid and when I was younger, is mad. So seeing him with the under-21s is mental. It was actually a real good opportunity to see like Trippier tonight being in such a close confinement because you can physically see other players. You can see Trippier's commands, telling the players to get into position. You can just tell he's levels above anyone in terms of leadership skills. He's so good. And speaking of leadership skills, despite all that, Lascelles and Trippier have been dropped as captains of the club, and Bruno has been made the permanent captain according to Craig Hope. Fascinating move from Eddie Howe, and one that I agree with. I don't think Lascelles or Trippier are probably going to be here next season. Not to mention Lascelles is an ACL test. He's still going to be out for a few months. To see us moving the future ahead, and almost a bit of an enticer. There you are, Bruno. There's the captain's armband in his football club. Please stay with us for a few more years. It's almost like an enticer to keep Bruno here and to put him down for a couple more years. It's quite a smart move, and you've got to be honest. He is the future of this football club. Lascelles and Trippier simply aren't. And that's the problem Newcastle's have with Trippier, because in my personal belief, I think he's 100% staying now, which means 1 year left in his contract, he is entitled to walk away at the end of the season, which also means that Newcastle missed out on any PSR sales. We could have sold him this summer. I reckon we could have got at least £10 million for him. That money will now be gone, which means Newcastle will need to sell more next summer. And that's the problem. That is a big problem because we are letting him go on a free. The likes of Wilson could go on a free. We just lost money. We've lost money in these two players, and that is something that's going to be a bit of bit of a downer for Newcastle, but seeing Trippier today, it's going to be his last full season, in my opinion, and potentially English football for him to try and win a domestic trophy in this country, which he's never done. It's a big opportunity for him. I'd love to see him do it because he was the one that joined after the takeover, grafted his arse, or took a gamble because Madrid was in the Champions League at the time. They were in the knockout stages and he joined at 19th in the Premier League Newcastle. I never forget that, and I hope Trippier can achieve something this season because I think you probably will go in the summer, to be honest. I don't think you'll sign an extension. Big season for us ahead. So to see him and Targett play today was great. Both of them look fit, both of them look well. In terms of our youngsters, what I've seen in the first half, the obvious ones, the ones that you've seen already. Trevor Ansani, unlucky not to score today. He looked great. Jamie May doesn't look out of place. He played well in the Salah Cup. He played well in Japan, so he looked great as well. Alfie Howison, a promising prospect. He looked fantastic. Matt Thompson, actually, the goalkeeper, made a couple of big saves towards the end of the first half. Newcastle have a solid foundation. I thought based on the first half, 1-0 was fair, but of course, on the two first team I was on, there was a big factor in Newcastle's balance. So once I took those two up, again, I didn't see the second half because I was booted out, but from what I heard, Sunderland probably deserved the equalisers, finishing a draw. So it's not a disaster for the under-21s. I never get a chance to see the under-21s much because I don't really like going to the games to go back to the personal level because, again, I seem to just get involved all the time. It's not really what I want to do. If I want to go there, I kind of want to watch the game, not getting any drama. But it just always seems to happen no matter what I do at these youth team games. So yeah, it's just not a place I enjoy going to be honest. But for what I've seen tonight, though, two first-team players, that's what I went to see. Both of them done well for themselves. Looking forward to seeing what's next for them. My personal opinion is they're both being on the bench against Bournemouth. Don't know when Targett's going to come back in. He was cooling down at half-time. Still doesn't quite look 100%, if I'm going to be honest. Obviously well enough to play. He didn't commit any tackles as expected because you don't want him to see pick up a whole injury in a game like that where it doesn't mean anything for him. But it still doesn't look 100%. Trippier looks fine. He's ready to go whenever. Trippier looks great. His first time he's played since the Salah Cup weekend, the first time for him since the international tournaments. So seeing him tonight, great experience for the lads. I think that's going to do them wonders. So even though result didn't go well for them, just seeing that sort of experience in your dressing room or just having a chance to play with a Kieran Trippier. I mean, how on earth are some of these youngsters play with a Kieran Trippier? That's a mental accomplishment to tell your kids. So it's good for them. Real good match tonight from them. The match was fine. All of my personal shenanigans, I guess you can call it. But I'm getting sick of it, to be honest. Like, I promise you I didn't record a single bit of the game today and I've got booted out because I recorded a pen about a mile away from the pitch. I mean, come on. Do I need to state the obvious here? That is incredibly harsh, but it is what it is. It's not life changing for me. Like, I don't really care that much, but I just want to explain to you guys anyway, just in case you did happen to see me get booted out and then the social media pages. Appreciate you watching anyway. You all take care now. Good to see the first team players back, and we'll see you all in the next one.